Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, I'm going to give you guys my 2021 NBA mock draft. So when it comes to like the draft class this year, what I've been noticing, especially putting this mock draft together, is that there's like a really whole bunch of great talented players. There's so many. And there's a lot of cases where it's like, well, should we get this guy on this team or this guy? Both guys kind of make sense. Maybe neither makes sense. Maybe the team fits there. You know, man, so many question marks when it comes down to it. But, you know, I'm doing the lottery. So the top 14 picks right here, man. And I feel like I at least have like an explanation. I feel like that's okay when you do a mock draft. Maybe you don't nail it 100%. But as long as you have like an explanation for why you chose the player you chose, then to me, you know, it's good in my book, right, man? So, yes, if you guys don't mind dropping a like, 1,000 likes is always the goal. And last month, man, we got, or I guess this month, technically, we got over 5,000 new subscribers. So if you're watching this, you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're getting so close to 300K, man. So thank you guys so much for that. And, yeah, if you want to post your mock draft or a few selections in the comment section below, feel free to do so. But here we go, man. So we're starting off with my Detroit Pistons. So this will also keep in mind, man, like, I don't know who the person that put this website together was smoking or something, man. They're smoking some damn, I don't know, man, chili cheese fries or something, bro, because they got damn, Cade is a small forward. They got, like, a lot of, like, positions on here that are just kind of, like, messed up. So, you know, I don't think Greg Brown's a small forward. I think he's a power forward. So, yeah, just don't keep that in mind, right, man? But, yes, Detroit Pistons with the first pick. You know, it's 100% going to be Cade Cunningham. And we are assuming no trades in this case, by the way. But Cade Cunningham, you know, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists per game. This is a case where Detroit cannot screw this up. I realize that maybe Cade and Killian Hayes are not the greatest fit together. But Cade Cunningham, in my opinion, is the best player in this draft class. You know, I love Jalen Green. He'd be great, too, if we got him. I wouldn't be mad about it. I wouldn't be the happiest because I really want Cade. But I think Cade is just like the poster boy for this draft class. This is the Anthony Davis. This is the, you know, the Kyrie Irving, the Karl Anthony Towns, the LeBron James. Like, this is the guy you take, and the rest of like the NBA, you know, they get good players. But hey, we got Cade. We got the first pick, right? So yes, with the first pick, I am taking Cade Cunningham. And how do I draft him? All right, here we go. Draft analysis. GOAT. Da 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 da. Okay, next selection we have the Houston Rockets. So the Houston Rockets, I think, are in a kind of an interesting situation, man. And this is one where I really need to explain myself because I did an Evan Mobley Houston Rockets rebuild, which obviously means that I think we should take, or they should take, I should say, Evan Mobley. There was quite a few people saying that they should take Jalen Green. I don't totally disagree with that, but let me explain myself, man, okay? So, who are the guards right now on the Houston Rockets? You have John Wall, you know, point guard. Let me say, you can make case for Jalen Suggs, but I think it's a little bit of reach. Jalen Suggs to number 2, so that's why I'm not taking Jalen Suggs. But you got John Wall, 6'3" point guard. You got Kevin Porter, 6'5" shooting guard. You know, you got Daniel House, who I don't really think is all of that big part of the team's plans anymore, but he's on the team. You got Deshaun Tate, who was like all rookie first team or something like that. He's like 6'4", man. So in this case, you know, Deshaun can play the power forward position, but being 6'4", that's probably not like a really good like long-term solution. It's something you can do, but probably something you shouldn't really like bet on. So by going for Jalen Green, you know, you're pretty much either forcing Deshaun Tate or Kevin Porter to the bench, or you're limiting your team by putting Deshaun full-time at the power forward spots. I just don't think it's worth the sacrifice right here, man. I feel like you go for Evan Mobley, you know, you put Deshaun at the small forward spot, all rookie team, Kevin Porter at the 2, you have John Wall at point guard, and, you know, while you do have a little bit of like a smaller backcourt or whatever, you look at that power forward and center spot, you got 2 7-footers right there, right, man? So I think that makes a lot of sense. And plus, Evan Mobley is just like an extremely talented player, right? So it's not like, it's like, oh, we got to take Evan over Jalen Green right here. 16 points per game, you know, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, about 3 blocks per game. The dude can shoot the 3 ball. I think you run him at center, and then you have Christian Wood, who I think does better at the 4 spot. I think that makes complete sense. I don't really think their games, you know, clash or anything because they're both 2 talented big guys that can do everything on the court. So for me, that makes complete sense. And, you know, it's not addition by subtraction by, you know, getting Jalen Green. Well, that means one of your other, like, good young players has to go to the bench now. So you get to keep those guys on there who deserve to start. And you still add an extremely talented player in Evan Mobley. So he is GOAT 2.0. There we go, man. There we go. Okay. So next up, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers. So this is a circumstance now where I really feel like you have to look at talent over team fit. Because for me, the top 4 guys, we all know Cade, Evan, Jalen, and Jalen. So it's not like a case where you're like, oh, Jonathan Kuminga might fit better on the Cleveland Cavaliers. But it's like you can't leave a guy like Jalen Green on the board. You cannot do that at number 3 right here. So this is a case where maybe you go a little small. Jalen Green, let's look at his stats real quick here, man. He's a 6'5 player. He probably could play some small forward, but he don't really got like that big muscular build to I don't think he could really excel there full time. But 17 point per game score. He was doing this in the damn G League too, 37% from 3, so the dude's an absolute bucket. So at this point, you get Jalen Green, and you figure out either how to run him with Colin Sexton, or you trade Colin Sexton away. I know a lot of Cavs fans are totally against that, or I guess if you really want to, maybe trade Garland and put Colin at point guard. I don't know if I really completely support that, but I've heard a few Cavs fans also swinging around that idea. But yeah, draft analysis, you just simply can't pass on him. There we go. We spelled that all correctly. Okay, there we go, man. Pick number 3. Next up, we have the Toronto Raptors. So this is this year's Golden State Warriors, man. And what I mean by that is that we all know that Golden State last year got the top 2 or 3 pick in the draft. They took James Wiseman. That team was a lot better than what their draft pick was. Now, obviously, they had more injuries, so they were the 8th seed or whatever. But I guess they didn't make the playoffs technically, but yeah, this year the Golden State Warriors is going to be great. Toronto Raptors, I have a feeling they're going to have a huge bounce back season. They're going to be a top team in the Eastern Conference, but guess what? They're also going to add a good young player right here. Now, obviously, they might lose Kyle Lowry or somebody like that, but I think without a doubt in my mind, you take the point guard, it says shooting guard, point guard, Jalen Suggs out of Gonzaga right here. To me, this is the team's point guard for the next 15 seasons. Just literally, man, can do everything from the point guard spot. Just has that winning mentality to him that I think could fit in nicely with the Toronto Raptors. Could run in the backcourt with Fred VanVleet. Once again, a bit of a smaller backcourt, but they did the same thing with Kyle Lowry and Fred, and it was completely fine. So yeah, this one is 15-year point guard. 15-year PG, man. There you go. Toronto Raptors, congratulations. Alrighty, next up, we have the Orlando Magic. So this team is extremely interesting because, they have so much good young talent on this team, but they also have a lot of question marks as far as injury-prone players go. Have that be, Markelle Fultz. Even Cole Anthony got injured last season, his rookie season. You got Jonathan Isaac. Mo Bamba doesn't really get injured, but, we're still waiting to see what exactly he's going to be. So I think, they have time to kind of figure out some of those players and maybe go after somebody else in this case, man. So, did I take... Bro, what happened, man? Yeah, undo your last pick. Did I take... I took, my bad. Yeah, Jalen Suggs. Okay, I was going to say, because I have Jonathan Kuminga going here to the Orlando Magic. I just feel Kuminga, maybe a little bit of a project. He's one of those guys. Let's look at stats here real quick, man. 6'8" player, has good scoring. The rebounding's there. 3-point shot needs to improve really, man, get to an NBA level, but played 13 games for the G League team right there. So, he could run this lineup, kind of find his role in the NBA early on, but at the same time, they got some other pieces out there too that they are still going to continue to develop. Or, even if Isaac goes down with injury again, or even Chuma Okeke, they got him on the team, which he had an ACL injury, I believe, in college or high school or something like that. So his future is really questionable too. This is just a guy that just hey, let's see what he can do for this team, right? So I think Kuminga has a lot of good potential. So great, a tree of untapped potential. There we go, man. I love that. It's a good analysis right there. Okay, welcome to the squad. All right, next up, we have the OKC Thunder. So the OKC Thunder, I'm pretty sure I got this pick on lockdown right here. Now, when it comes down to the OKC Thunder, what you really want on this team is a guy that can do everything and play multiple positions. The reason you want that is because they got so many draft picks that 3 seasons from now, they're going to be drafting so many dudes that you don't even know how this current guy is going to fit into the team. So it's you want somebody that can fill multiple roles. And for me, that is Scottie Barnes right here, guys. Scottie Barnes, a 6'9" player right here. 10 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, can play great defense. Once again, has to improve the 3-point shot, but he's somebody that can probably play, I think could probably play the small forward spot, power forward spot, and center spot, depending on the lineups, playing against the OKC Thunder, man. So, yeah, I like Scottie Barnes a lot. And, hopefully be a great player. He's listed as a small forward, but 6'9", I'm going to say probably more of a power forward in today's NBA. So, yeah, he's a switchblade, man. He's a switchblade. There we go. Can do it all. What you need? What, small forward, I'll play some small forward. You can power forward, I'll do some power forward. You need a center? I'll do center, too. I'll play bitch-ass point guard if you pay me enough. No. You do that shit on your rookie contract if the coach asks, right? Alrighty, next up we have the Golden State Warriors. Okay, so Golden State Warriors, let's look at the circumstance. They're looking to win a championship, man. So what you want in this case is a rookie that can come on this team and help right now. I mean, James Wiseman's already a bit of a project. You don't want another guy like that on the team. So this one I was kind of going back and forth about, but when it came down to it, he's actually not listed in the best players, cap completely, man. But I think the best player in this case to go for, where is he at? Here we go, man. Davion Mitchell. So Davion Mitchell is what I call an old head rookie player, and that means he went to college all 4 years. He's already at the age of 22, which is good for this Warriors team. Like, a lot of times those type of players can like go into the NBA and they can help right away. But what I love about him, man, is like he's just like a smart point guard. To me, he can be like that guy that just leads that second unit as the sixth man. 14 points, 6 assists, shot 45% from three, so he instantly fits, into the offense, Steve Kerr's offense and everything. He just makes complete sense. Like, I'm just like, I see him like, this is what the Warriors need. Is he the best guy available on the board? Well, probably not. But, you don't want a project. You want somebody that can help Steph Curry and Klay Thompson right now. And, like, Curry's getting up there in age. I mean, a little bit. There's talks about him going and playing with LeBron. I don't think that's going to happen. So, I don't think Davion Mitchell is, like, a bad, like, plan B just in case, things go off the rails. So, yes, we're going to go with Davion Mitchell from Baylor. And he will be the next Steph. Well, I don't know about that, but maybe he'll be the next Steph backup, right? Alrighty, next up we have the Orlando Magic with the 8th pick in the draft. So, last season, I guess right now, yeah, they're shooting guards. They got Gary Harris, Terrence Ross. Hampton's pretty cool, but, they definitely have room to, like, better off this position right here. So, for me, with this pick, he's listed as a point guard, but he's a shooting guard. We got Keon Johnson out of Tennessee, man. So, this guy right here, man, has extreme athleticism. I just think is another guy that can kind of take his time with this team, but overall, only being 19 years of age, hopefully find his role in the NBA. Just another one of those shooting guards that you can, like, see the great big-time potential with. So, and that's the type of players that the Magic need right now. So, Keon Johnson is like the reason you get rid of Evan Fournier. They got rid of Fournier because, okay, we're in a rebuild, so let's get one of the top, guards in the draft and see what we can do with them, right? So welcome to the squad, man. Reason Evan got traded. I love it. Okay, next up we have the Sacramento Kings. Alrighty, so this is the team right here that's in a very interesting situation, and based off what I have and what they need, oh man, I'm thinking I might actually go and make a little bit of a switch right here, guys. I'm thinking I might actually make a little bit of a switch because I ain't gonna lie, I completely forgot about Tyrese Halliburton. Because who I have them taking is Moses Moody. But, like, if you already have, like, that Fox and Halliburton back where you already got Buddy Hield on the team, then maybe it doesn't make complete sense. So, I am going to do an audible right here, man. We don't know what's going to happen with their front court. Marvin Bagley and Rashawn Holmes are both guys where, Marvin sounds like he's probably going to get traded. Apparently, he liked a tweet or something like that about talking about him getting traded, and Rashawn Holmes might just re-sign elsewhere. So, I have them now going to go with Jaylen Johnson. So, Jaylen Johnson is a big question mark, man. He missed a lot of the season with Duke. But looking at his stats here real quick, man, 6'9" player. He averaged 11 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, played some great defense, shot 44% from 3. What I'm hoping this kid can become is like this new era, like Amari Stoudemire. I feel like that'd be big time for me. Have that extreme athleticism out there. That would be absolutely perfect for the Sacramento Kings. So if you can become like an Amari Stoudemire type of guy, big time W for the Sacramento Kings. I had him going to the Hornets. I had him falling due to injury, but yeah, this makes a lot more sense in this case. So here we go. Draft player, man. Amari! Okay. Alrighty. So next, we have the New Orleans Pelicans. So for the New Orleans Pelicans, I originally had them taking James Bouknight. Or Bouknight. Bouknight, I think is how you say his name, man. So now I have a choice. James Bouknight, 13 points, decent three-point shooter, or Moses Moody. Moses Moody, man. And this is how the draft goes, guys. Like, you have your entire draft board, locked up and everything, and then things can change. I think I'm going to go with Moses Moody to the Pelicans. This is the case where it's like there's a lot of good shooting guards still available, and I just think Moses Moody, out of the two, I like him a little bit better, man. So we got Moses Moody going to the Pelicans. Just better, bro. Okay. There we go. So now we have the Charlotte Hornets. So I had them taking Jaylen Johnson. So Devontae Graham is still on the team. But I don't think they're going to bring back Devontae Graham. Because like what made Devontae so great for this squad is that he was on like a 2-year, like $3 million contract. Now he's gonna be asking for a little bit more money, and it's like, hey, we don't really know what's gonna happen right there. So I think in this case now, how tall is James, by the way? He is a 6'5" player, so could probably play a little bit of small forward too. So I'm gonna go with James Bouknight. Bouknight. It was a book night, baby. What are we reading, man? Some Harry Potter? Okay, James Bouknight, welcome to the team. You just gotta take them. Okay, so now we're at the point where my mock draft is no longer messed up due to the Moses Moody, Jaylen Johnson switch. Now we're back on track here, man. Okay, I'm feeling better, feeling more confident. We got the San Antonio Spurs. So for the San Antonio Spurs, who I personally have them taking, he's not listed right here, but I think he's listed as a forward. Where's he at, man? Franz Wagner out of Michigan. What I really like about this Spurs team here, man, is that, you know, looking at their depth chart right here, they just have like a whole bunch of really good players. They have a whole bunch of guys that you simply want on the court. So Franz is kind of like a similar circumstance to like Scottie Barnes, where it's like, okay, you want this guy that can literally do everything on the court and play multiple positions, and we'll just figure a way to put him in the rotation, man. Like Franz has that type of talent. He averaged 12 points. 6 rebounds. Damn, he only got... Oh, shoot, I was looking at freshman year. Okay, yeah. Okay, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Play some good defense. Knocked down a 3-point shot. You know, to a pretty good 6'9" player out of Germany. Yeah, I just feel like he'd be a good player for the San Antonio Spurs. And, you know, the Spurs, they typically know how to really make international players really solid. So, yeah, he fits in with that, too. So, yes, welcome to the team, Franz Wagner, man. So, he'll be the next Tim Duncan. Time Dunek. That's my next my team player, guys, in NBA 2K22. Okay, we got 2 picks left here. We got the Indiana Pacers, another team that I think is going to have a big bounce back year. Another team where I always look at their roster, I'm just like, hey, they have like a lot of like really good solid players. Let's just figure things out and go from there. So right now their lineup's going to be Brogdon, Karis LeVert. I'm going to say TJ Warren probably starts, obviously, Sabonis and Miles Turner. Based off getting Rick Carlisle, I don't think they're going to trade any of those guys away. I think they'll all be back. So, you know, they have a little bit of time here to maybe work on a little bit of a project, but also maybe somebody that can play multiple positions too. So I'm going to go with, where's he at? I know he's down here somewhere, man. I think he's listed as a guard. All right, man. Come on. Yes, we're going to go with Josh Giddey out of Australia, mate. Yeah, Josh Giddey right here. He is a 6'8" player. People were saying Luka Doncic comparisons, man. I don't know about all that. I don't quite see it, but I do see, you know, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal per game. So, who knows, man? They definitely have time to work on him, and, you know, not to mention, like, if he is like a Luka Doncic type, who better to coach him than the guy that coached Luka Doncic, Rick Carlisle. So, yes, Josh Giddey. Luka. And then finally, last but not least, we got the Golden State Warriors, man. Alrighty, so for the Warriors in this case here, I want a guy that can fit into the offense, you know, provide them some offense. Kelly Oubre might be gone, so you might want to look like a small forward shooting guard type of guy. And to me, that is going to be Corey Kispert out of Gonzaga. I believe he's another old head rookie. Yes, 22 years of age. Shot 44% from 3. You know, great offensive player right there. So, yeah, Splash. Gonna be a little Splash Junior, man. Splash Junior right there, baby. There we go, man. And that is going to be our mock draft. I gave everybody. Oh, I didn't give the Raptors a little thing right there. Okay, that's all good. It's all good, man. But yes, that's the official mock draft. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. What do you think? Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace out, my friends.